Ladies and gentlemen, pigeons and ducks, we present to you audio omelets. This is our weekly improvised music program where we, using the help of the RC 505 Mark II magical looping machine, take randomized ingredients from across the internet, fold them up into a beautiful audio omelet for your delight. Now, I hear you whispering in the back, you're saying, where in the world do these ingredients come from? Well, listen, I'm here to tell you, because the deal is this: nothing is pre-planned or thought of ahead of time, so we have to come find them. And the first place we do that is autochords.com. This allows me to randomize a key and a main chord progression. So I click randomize, it tells me G minor, and the chord progression is going to be G minor to E flat to C minor to D minor. Ingredient number 2, we come to Google's random number generator. I set the minimum to 40. I set the maximum to 300. The reason for that is because when you choose a tempo on the 505, that's the range that you have to select from. So we give it every choice. I click generate, it tells me 51. Very slow song from Googs today. That's gonna sound like that. And that's the fast click, so just imagine. Now, the third and the final and the last, but not the least, ingredient comes to you by way of randomwordgenerator.com/picture.php. And this allows me to generate a random picture. And the picture that it gives me is what the song is going to be about. Basically, I'm going to have to freestyle about this image and create a song about it. And that, in case you're wondering, it's going to look like this, which it's like a snake skeleton. I didn't know snakes had bones. Am I stupid? I didn't know snakes had bones, but we've got a snake skeleton. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Why would I have thought that? But why did I think that they don't have bones? They must, right? Or
yeah. Snakes definitely have bones.
I don't know.
But like,
I knew they had teeth. I guess teeth are bones.
That's just
or in the skull. Well, I knew they had a skull too. So yeah, I must have known they had everything else. But it just, wow, you know.
It looks kind of weird, though.
Yeah, it's definitely definitely something. I don't know what, something strange. Maybe it's the skeleton of like a millipede or something. No, it's definitely a snake, but
yeah. If it's real, it's got to be a snake, right? Like but some sort of snake. Well, I guess their fangs like protract and stuff. So
yeah, they like fold out.
All
right, well,
yeah,
we'll do it for you. See what we come up with.
Those skeletons look crazy.
Playing the bass. Just make sure they don't meet, cause if they do, they gon' sneak up on you. And they'll hit you with them fangs, yeah, they'll hit you out the blue. And then that poison rolls into your blood. Oh yeah, you'll drop down, you'll be rolling in the mud. So be careful, be out there, be aware, cause they're out there slithering around and breathing all the air. I always heard that snakes were spineless. Now I'm looking at the skeleton and I am just confused about the meaning of that statement now. Need to take my weary head and go and lay it down. Make sure when you're out there mowing, the one you see it slithering, squiggle and going from side to side, left to right, up to down. Oh boy, you know they live inside them holes that's in the ground. And they got spines, they got backs, they got bones, baby. Yeah, they're just right and they dangerous. Leave them alone, baby. Yo, they'll go crazy and put them fangs in ya. If there's enough of them, they'll have you for dinner. Cause always heard that snakes were spineless. Now I'm looking at the skeleton and I'm just confused about the meaning of that statement now. Need to take my weary head and go and lay it down. So don't you hiss, you can miss me with that attitude, but I'd be glad if you would kiss me. The rapid moves of this thing that slipped ring right across the grass. I tried to catch it, yo, but it was just too fast. So I'm looking for it up inside the corners in the dirt. And when I find it, yeah, you know it's gon' get hurt. We gon' get it, and it's gon' get split in two and maybe grow back low. And if it does, then I'll have to chop it again right after that, right after that, right after that. Ain't coming back, that's right, homie, that's the fact. I always heard that snakes were spineless. Now I'm looking at the skeleton and I'm just confused about the meaning of that statement now.
Said you lost the bar in there somewhere?
Yeah, I don't know how it happened, but I don't know how it happened. I think I was just trying to like really stretch a rhyme out, like because I needed the rhyme, but I couldn't get to it, and so I kept pushing it and pushing it, and I think where it landed, the new pocket I created, like sort of was in a weird spot, because I realized that I was like, oh no, dude, like I need to say another bar, but he's wrapping it up. So then I went another 4 bars, and I was like, dude, I can't get back to it. I'm just gonna, and that's like that, and that's like that.
Honestly, like I was like kind of experimenting around a little bit in my head, like just trying to embody like snake.
Snake.
Yeah, that's what was going on in my head. That's like the only thing I like. Kept looking at the picture a little bit. I was like just trying to just internalize what we're doing, right? Like,
yeah. It ended up tight. It was a cool song. Also, what's up, Viral Beats? Good to see ya.
Always good to see Viral Beats.
We've got to hit them with song number 2 here. So we're gonna come right on back to autochords.com. We're gonna click randomize. It tells me F major this time. The chord progression being F to B flat to C. Whoop to C. A little 1-4-5-5 action that is. We now come to the what is this called? Random number generator. I click generate. It tells me 208. Boy, we're cranking up the speed there, boy.
That's gonna feel fast.
We're giving the slow click for that one. Sounds like that. And then I come to my little random picture. And I get it. We have ourselves a... Where does it go? Right there. A yawning hyena, I think is what we're looking at. I think this is a yawning hyena. Yeah. That is a hyena, right? I mean, it could be just growling or something, but it's a hyena, right?
I would say that's a wild dog.
African dog. All right. No.
Like a painter dog or what? Something like I forgot what they're called. They got them at Potawatomi, I feel like. I feel like hyenas are like bigger looking and kind of have more of a mohawk type thing going on
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
you're right. They all fucking disheveled and shit.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's just like yeah, some sort of wild dog,
All right, well. All right, let's try it.
some sort of like painter. Yeah, painter. Oh, I forgot the name for it, man. Wild dog. You gotta mute. I want to look it up now, though. I'm like, what is that?
What would be? What be this dog?
It's like on the tip of my tongue.
The doggo. What to be the doggo? Oh, you know what we didn't do? We have metal omelets.
Oh,
I didn't do that. Let's do it on this one. I forgot all about it.
Why? I got that dog in me, you hear me growl. Said I'm barking at these cats right now. Give me a frisbee, give me a ball, gotta leave me alone. Chasing after you, yeah, I got a real bad attitude, and I'm gonna snap at you and growl too. Yeah, that's right, that's what I'll do. When I run around the corner, yeah, you're gonna need a corner, cause I'm gonna rip you up into little bitty bits, yeah, little bitty treats and shit. Like, wow, yo, you better be a cat, you better run fast, land on your feet after that. If I can't, you're gonna be chewed up in the pieces, cause I got that dog in me, don't hear me growl. Said I'm barking at these cats right now. Give me a frisbee, give me a ball, and then leave me alone. I got these kibbles and these bits and these dribbles, and I shit all over the sidewalk. Yeah, and I'm never gonna stop, so don't tell me to. Man, who the hell are you? I'm gonna come and probably bite the heck right up out of you. Mission fast like a cat, like I said. Boy, then you're gonna probably not be dead, cause you'll be able to climb up a tree and get yourself free away from me. Anyway, I'll be waiting at the bottom. You're the firefighter's gonna come. Tell them, yo, get him up out the tree, cause I need something to eat. I got that dog in me, so hear me growl. Said I'm barking at these cats right now. I need a frisbee, give me a ball, and then leave me alone. There ain't no stopping me, please. Better not grab on my leash. I will drag you down the street, and then I'll leave you laying there. Yeah, it's right with my hair standing up without a care. Like, I got that dog in me, so hear me growl. Said I'm barking at these cats right now. I need a frisbee, give me a ball, and then leave me alone.
Ridiculous.
I'll never speak again. My voice after that, holy crap, is gonna be wrecked.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
I was just like, let me do like some Cradle of Filth rap.
Oh my god.
I don't know what the tonality of my voice sounded like doing that, but it was fun. I don't know what it sounded like, but it was fun.
Dude. Yeah. I wasn't expecting that. You just like, I don't think I've heard you do that before. Wow.
No, I've never done it, and I was actually afraid to try it because, like, in my head I knew what to do, but I was like, once I do it, like, at volume, I don't know if it's gonna sound like I think it will when I say it under my breath. But, like, I knew that. I was like, all right, if we're doing heavy, if we're doing specifically doing a heavy song, like, I probably shouldn't just, like, rap the same way, you know what I mean?
Dude, it was like that, like a corn-esque vibe. Like, it was real nice. Right?
I was just channeling Danny Filth, man. Just like bring it out of me.
What'd you say, Crayola?
Cradle of Filth?
Oh, Cradle of Filth. Yeah. I thought you said Crayola.
Oh, I was channeling Cradle of Filth. Danny Davey, the singer, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that was good.
It was definitely fun, for sure.
Whew. Yeah, we gotta have a song like that, man.
And
Holy cow.
lucky old audience, they even get one more song.
Wow.
So we're back here at autochords.com. I'm clicking randomize, and it's telling me it would like the next song to be
That's wild.
in B minor, with the chord progression being B minor to G to E minor to F sharp minor.
It's gonna be another heavy one.
We come to the random number generator. It can be if we would like it to be. It's telling us 259.
Jesus.
Even faster than last time. Yeah, I was just like, how am I going to interpret? Because I was like, I still have to rap. Like, I'm never going to be able to see, so I have to interpret rap into that like tonality of voice. All right, now we click our generate picture.
I like it, man.
It's a very cool picture.
Like just how you like embodied the moment of the picture. Good. That's what we're doing though, right? Like that's what we're all about.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that was also part of it because of the face he was making. Made me
Yeah.
think, rah, the growl or whatever, you know. So this time
Sick.
we've got ourselves a hallway that we're walking down, maybe like an airport terminal or something.
Yeah. Something like that.
But it is indeed a hallway with only one singular person. This guy was the first one at the airport today.
Yeah. Almost looks like a spaceship.
Could be a spaceship. Maybe it's, when we say airport, maybe it's like spaceport. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
singular man walking down a hall on his way to take a fall. That anti-gravity never landing. So take a very careful step and probably try to hold your breath. Cause when you're falling, and no one hears you calling. It's like a vortex, a vacuum, no gravity. And I just pushed you and you fell and now you're mad at me. But you won't ever hit the bottom or be broken. So you must be kidding with me, man. I just know you're joking. How could you be upset? I taught you how to fly. You just look around and then you wonder why. It's cause I'm like that, yeah, I'm super like that. And I know that you won't ever fight back. One singular man walking down a hall on his way to fall. Anti-gravity, and you'll never be landing. So don't worry about your feet, don't worry about your heels. It isn't gonna hurt, you won't know how it feels. Cause you gon' float, yeah, and you gon' float. That's all you'll do, man, and you won't have to hope for the best. Cause your chest, it is full of air, and so are you'll be floating there. So I just think I turned you into some kind of superhuman. Man, what are you doing? And man, what are you doing? One singular man walking down a hall on his way to fall through the anti-gravity. You're never landing. I hope you got your helmet on, cause there's no oxygen. You're out there gagging, choking, gasping like no, not again. He did this to me once, he did this to me twice. I resurrected once, don't know if I'm back to life a second time. Maybe this one, it'll be my third time's a charm, at least that's what I've heard. So I'm gonna jump right off this ledge, and I pledge when I hit that anti-gravity, I won't be dead. One singular man walking down a hall on his way to fall. Anti-gravity, and you're never landing.
Just really trying to make that one not a hit.
Yeah, I know. And then I was doing everything I could not to just do another same growly rock
Right,
song.
yeah.
So I was like, all right, now I got to do like, what's a different style of rock vocal I've heard, you know? But listen, I'm sorry to tell you folks that was song number 3. So that means we're going to be getting out of here for this week. We will, however, remind you that Audio Omelets comes out every Tuesday exclusively on YouTube, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Please make sure that you like and subscribe and notification bell, all the stuff. You know what to do. We'll see you next week.